What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dr.DDub here, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. It looks like Jody is here to say hello. Hi, D-Dub. Whew, that was quite a workout walking all the way up here. Doesn't she live, like, right next door, pretty much, as far as our neighbors are concerned? Anyway, I came by to ask if you wanted to have dinner with us tonight. Oh, that's awesome. You don't have to, but if you decide to come, could you please bring a largemouth bass with you? That's right, one of those big, slimy fish from the lake. I need one for the casserole I'm making. Okay, well, it'll be at our house around 7 p.m. tonight. Don't forget the largemouth bass. Bye! Cool. Welcome to winter, everyone. I absolutely love the music, the smoke coming out of the chimney. It's just so peaceful all around. And it's the one season where when the music stops and it gets quiet, I actually don't mind it. It usually drives me nuts, but it's just so peaceful. D-Dub, I've got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. This thing can milk your cows and goats and shear your sheep all on its own. It's considered a luxury item, so I'm charging 25,000 gold. Marnie, didn't we already see that? Why is she just now? I don't know. Maybe Winter 1 is when some of the new stuff starts showing up from the beta. I don't know. Let's see. Do we have a largemouth bat? We have one on us. Cool. I'm going to keep that up here this time instead of down here, like George's fried mushroom, where we will most certainly forget about it. Yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, I am excited for winter. I have a lot of things planned, and it's more going to be an issue of figuring out what I want to do when, and not an issue of a lack of things to do. But first things first, say goodbye to the apple tree. This is sad. Oh, it pains me. But it needed to be done. Okay, we're gonna start prepping this area right here for our crops that we're gonna be doing somewhat soon. So let me go ahead and take care of that real quick. Alright, well there goes almost all of our energy for the day. That's kind of, I don't know, I guess I was expecting it, but anyway, we're going to be placing our sprinklers down for the crops that hopefully we'll be getting soon, preferably today, maybe not though. And for this, again, this is going to be very, very much temporary, so I'm not worried too much about where everything goes, but I'm just going to space these out like so, and we're not going to have any footpath in between this at all. And I will need to remember to place down some scarecrows. So don't let me forget that. I hope I will remember. There we go. And I might make one more just for looks' sake. And do we have any scarecrows in here? We have a rare crow. So that one will take care of most things. I'll throw another one here. And I guess I'll relocate this one slightly to the left. And that should cover everything. I hope. I'm not super scientific about my scarecrows. If we lose something, we'll... Heck, we have another one right here. Might as well bring him down. Can't hurt, right? And that should be overkill as far as coverage goes. But let's go say hi to our animals that are inside their cozy, warm barn? Slash, not a barn. What is that right there? Is that part of... I think that's part of the forest? Maybe? I'm not sure. And also, I think I want to move this chest inside for winter, because there's no point in having to grab it outside, then take it inside and all that. So, we're not going to do that. Try to make things a little bit easier on ourselves. Work smarter, not harder. Okay. Hello. And I'm pretty sure if I haven't had to feed animals inside much at all, but if I'm not mistaken, whenever you pick up fodder out of the bin, it picks up the exact number that you need for the animals that are inside. But if you do it twice, or at least in our case twice, and we fill 4, we shouldn't have to feed them tomorrow. I might not always do that. I actually probably shouldn't do that for the sole purpose of building habits of actually taking care of them every day and not accidentally forgetting, which could be very bad. So that's definitely something I will work on. Okay, with that taken care of, oh man, the list I have next to me right now for the stuff I want to get done in winter is absolutely crazy. We're gonna grab... Actually, hold on. Don't we have a quest that we need to turn in today? Yes, to the wizard. Red Snapper. If we have a red snapper, I'd love to take care of that. We have... I've been mentioning that we're gonna do some farming in winter. And if you don't know where that's gonna be coming from, there's actually a crafting recipe that you get for every season for wild seeds that has a chance to grow all of the forageables, or not has a chance, it will grow the forageables for that season. So we just need to find all 4 of those items, winter root, crystal fruit, snow yam, and crocus, and we can start making seeds. And I believe it makes 10 seeds per one. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the correct number. But anyway, you find 4 items, you can create 10 out of those 4, and then from those 10, you can take those and make them into seeds, and the process just continues until you have a ridiculous amount of crops. So I'm going to try doing that a little bit. We'll see what we can find, but let me see if we have a red snapper. We should. Yes, we do. Let's go pay the wizard a visit, and on the way, we'll keep our eyes wide open for any forageables, because that's going to help make us a lot of money, actually. I've actually never done this before. I've always operated under the assumption that you can't farm in winter, just like most people do. But that is not the case. And one thing I love about winter, aside from the peaceful nature, like, it's just... It's so nice. The footsteps, or I guess the trotting of Applejack through the snow. I love it. But it makes it so much easier to see the worms, like, in the ground. Normally they blend in a lot, but now they stick out like a sore thumb. Ah, the item I requested. Your work was satisfactory. Here is your compensation. Oh, and we can talk to him too. I forgot. Ah, yes, I have seen many things about your future, young DDub. If I were to tell you, there could be grave consequences. We need to become friends with the wizard. I mentioned that's something I might want to do in winter, and that's why I made the effort to go turn that one in, unlike some of the other quests that I just never get around to doing. Because I forget, and or I'm lazy. Usually the latter. Ooh, okay, cool. That's crystal fruit. Hopefully we can find the rest today. I don't know if we'll be able to. But soon, as soon as we can, we will start making items. I don't want to go through the entire forest. We have other things we need to do. Plus, oh, is Leah home? Probably not. I don't know why I always check. She's only ever here, like, in the mornings. But there's more worms. An ancient doll? We already have that? Okay. And let's see. What time? I kind of want to go to Robin's real quick, if we can. And get rid of, I don't know if you guys even remember, I temporarily built one of the multiplayer cabins over at that top plot where all of our hardwood spawns, and I haven't gotten rid of it yet, so I'd like to do that. I don't have anything I want to replace it with, but it is blocking one of our hardwood spawns, and I'd like to get rid of it. Oh my gosh, there's so many worms. Ooh, this might be the book that I've been wanting on the legendary fish, because there's one per season, I believe. So if we can get that book that details where they're at, we might be able to take care of that very soon. Oh, Robin, come here. Remove. Oh, no, not that. Construct farm buildings, demolish buildings. There it is. I wonder if we get any money back for this. I don't know if we do. I don't think we do. And also, I was toying around with the idea of, I'm planning on putting an actual shed in this general location. I was toying around with the idea because I really like the look of this. If we just used the inside of this, but you can't remove the bed or the little dresser. Oh my gosh, that's dramatic. Okay, no resources in return. That's fine. And let's just refresh ourselves. takes for a shed? 15,300 wood. Okay. And I'm not crazy about the look of sheds, but it's something we need. Or maybe not need, but it's something I really want. She said it's a perfect time to collect wood. Maybe we can get enough to upgrade our house. Maybe. I love all the dialogue in winter, how it changes by the season, and given it does that for every season, not just winter, but still, it's cool. Ooh, okay, so that's 2 of the 4. We've got our winter root and our... there's not usually anything up there. Winter root and our crystal fruit. And then another area that we should probably check more often for forageables and worms and stuff is up here. I don't know if there's going to be anything or not. I'm actually not sure if forageables spawn up here, but it's just an area I never go to, so it can't hurt to check. And speaking of which, there's some worms. No forageables, but... Oh my gosh, another book? That's crazy. And can we go down the tracks here? I don't think I've ever tried this. Yes, but no. You disappear, but that's it. Also, I don't know if I've ever really paid attention to the rooftop, like, terrace up there. Rooftop garden. That's really cool. It can get really cold if you live in a tent. Is that why you go to the spa? And look at that detail. The little icicles coming out there into the frozen pond. I love it. But all right, it's almost 7 p.m. We need to make our way down to Jody's and attend the dinner that she so graciously invited us to. That's really cool. I don't know if I've ever done this before. I don't think it's new, but we're getting into the point in Stardew Valley where I'm not as familiar with everything. When I've played this before, I played through winter and into like a couple days into spring. And I don't know. It's not anywhere near as familiar for me. But hello, Jody. Oh, hi, DDub. Come in. Do I smell fresh fish? It's not quite fresh. It's been sitting in a chest for, you know, a couple months. But, sure. Yes. Here's a fresh fish for you. Sam, could you come in here and help with dinner? Yes, ma'am. What a well-mannered kid. Just throw it on the floor. Wow, this looks like quality bass, DDub. Thanks so much for bringing this. I have such a hard time reading the word bass and not saying bass. I used to play bass drum in high school, so I always have to think twice before I actually read that word. That crispy bass was... Oh my gosh, I just did it. That crispy bass was delicious. The breading was out of this world. I almost feel like part of the family now. I feel like that cutscene could have been done so much better. Not trying to criticize or be ungrateful, but like, they didn't show us sitting at a table. Vincent wasn't there. Like, I don't know. Fish casserole always hits the spot, but she does have relevant dialogue while she's washing dishes from our dinner, so that bonus points for that. Do we have... I don't know. I kind of want to keep going through town just to see if we can find any more worms or forageables, because the sooner we can get these planted, the better. Is everyone going to the saloon? I might stop by there. Just because we're in this neck of the woods, if you will. But I don't know. I promise winter will be more exciting than running around looking for forageables. This is just... Oh my gosh, that's 3 of the 4. Now we just need a... What is it? A crocus? I don't think there's anything up here. Maybe? No. I don't think I've ever seen forageables spawn up here. But anyway, I think we'll head to the saloon and then back to the farm? Maybe? Maybe we'll fish for a little bit. We do have a very good luck day today, so... Ooh! Speaking of which, it's popular for all the right reasons. We got a pizza! Ooh, and another cutscene. Oh, Clint, what's wrong, man? The music in this game is amazing. Hello, DDub. Care to join me? Sure, Clint. Of course, man. Let me just go ahead and tell you what's on my mind. I have terrible luck with women, DDub. I'm a nice guy if you get to know me, I swear. He likes Emily, doesn't he? The girls all seem to like you, DDub. It's the hat, man. That's what I'm telling you. It's the hat. Got any tips? Impress women with your strength and charm. Act crazy to keep people guessing. Just act natural, be yourself. Treat women the same as men. Just act natural, man. That's the problem. I do act natural, but I never have any success. Speaking of which... Hi, Clint. What can I get for you tonight? Yes. I mean, I'll have the big and cheesy with extra sauce, please. So awkward. Hi, DDub. Thanks, Emily, for taking my order. Emily, I was wondering. Huh? Yes, Clint? Oh, just ask her, man. Oh, come on. Never mind. Clint, you can do it, buddy. Hi, Shane. Here's your beverage. Thanks, Emily. So, how's your shift coming along? It's fine. Thanks for asking, Shane. Do you have any new chicken stories for me? Come on, Clint. You gotta step in there, man. I'm doomed. Clint! You will be with that attitude, man. Gotta be a little more positive. Any new dialogue here in winter? Nope, still the blacksmith rant. Anything. We sell a few over-the-counter medicines at the clinic. Feel free to stop by if you're feeling exhausted. I know that being a farmer is pretty tiring work. Don't overdo it. We might actually stop by there sometime. If we ever have a day where we're just gonna be going crazy in the mines, I don't know. I hardly know you. Why are you talking to me? Shane, you hate these, don't you? No, this is great, thanks. You're welcome. That's why I'm talking to you, to make friends. Hello, Pam. No different dialogue from anyone. Be careful an icicle doesn't fall on your head. Thanks, Emily. That's great advice. I will certainly do that. My goodness. Oh, man. Okay. We have a little time left, and I think I'll just do a little bit of fishing before we head to bed. Not like we have a lot of energy, but heck, who knows what we might find. The answer to what we might find is 1 fish and 3 pieces of green algae. That was kind of upsetting, I guess. Or not upsetting, but just slightly underwhelming. Let's check if there's any birthdays coming up. Linus on Wednesday, and no help wanted requests. Okay. We're going to call it an early night tonight. I know today wasn't super crazy productive. I'm really just needing a crocus, and then it will be. Also, we never checked this area. If there's magically a crocus... No, there's not. That would be too convenient. But anyway, we need a crocus, and then we can get our farming efforts underway, which is very exciting. Okay, let's go to bed and start a brand new day in winter. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to winter. There's so many little things that we're going to get done, but it's going to make such a huge difference in our farm. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to really prep it. Whoa. There's a UFO flying across the screen. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That's really cool. And there was just a shooting star? That's awesome. I don't know if that's a sign that something's going to happen. I really don't think so, but that's cool nonetheless. Ooh, time for a new song. Expect a few inches of snow tomorrow. And the spirits are in good humor? That's good. DDub, I've heard you've been giving some people a hand around town. Everyone seems really thankful. I'm awarding you with this month's Best Neighbor Award with a small cash prize. Keep it up. Mayor, 500 gold. Sweet. Thanks, Mayor. Hey, I've got a little challenge for you. Catch me a squid. You can fish them from the ocean at night. They only show up in the winter, though. Willie. Okay. Thanks for the tip, Willie. Although, we're getting it for him, so I don't know how much of a tip it is. More of like, hey, run this errand for me. But still, that's cool. Also, I don't believe you can actually get anything from tappers in the winter. Someone feel free to correct me if that's incorrect, but I think that's the case. Either way, we're going to end up fully tapperizing the trees, whatever verb that you want to make up and use. We're going to add all the tappers to the rest of them before spring so we can start actually utilizing that tree farm. I built it originally with the intention of cutting it back down, and then I realized it'd be a good use for a field of tappers, basically. But it never happened. We just didn't have the wood, I guess. Oh, and I went ahead and grabbed all of our winter forageables. We still don't have a crocus, though. You can also see I've got all of our geodes and an artifact that we have yet to turn in. We're going to take that to Gunther and or Clint today and get that done, hopefully. But all right, I'm going to take care of all my animals instead of my crops, since there currently are none, and I'll see you guys in just a sec. Okay, just kidding. We have a new baby duckling that hatched, and as always, I want to bro these names. I will never get enough of them. Let's name her... I don't know, this name's just popping into my head, but I like it. Hadley. I don't know why. That just popped in. I don't know any Hadleys in my life. But anyway, now I will meet you guys when I'm done. Guys, exciting news. We got our very first iridium quality product. Or item, period. That is awesome. That is going to become, hopefully, very commonplace. Come late game. But for now, that is our very first one. And that is, for me at least, very exciting. We have 46 common mushrooms. We don't need to be saving any of those. That'll be fine. We were just going to sell, like, all this stuff because I want money and I want it now. Even the eggs and the stuff that we normally save. Perfect. Okay, let's head into town, get our stuff processed. Oh my gosh, so many cutscenes. What the heck is that thing? What? What was that? It was like a little shadow creature. I don't have a clue what to call that thing. Oh my gosh, 3 new books in the course of 2 days? That's crazy. Cool, we're gonna do some wintertime story time at the library. I was half expecting a cutscene right there since that thing ran off in this direction. I don't know. I don't know if I'm sure we'll find more about that, but 30 copper ores? Yeah, we'll go grab those real quick. Alright, copper ores are acquired. Aren't you cold? You should wear a thicker jacket, my dear. This weather isn't good for my joints. Yeah, cold weather really, like, stiffens you up. I'm not a fan of it. Hi, do you get tired of people asking about your farm all the time? I think I would. Wasn't that her kind of asking about it? I think my hair is frozen solid. What kind of product did you put in your hair, Emily? That is not a normal thing. And then Mayor Lewis is doing some gardening of nothing, it looks like. Then again, it's only the second. Maybe whatever he's growing hasn't grown yet, if that makes sense. You brought the ores I requested. Great. Yada, yada, yada. Cool. Thank you, sir. All right. Let's have him process some of our geodes. Okay, of all that, I think the opal is new. And the granite. Cool. I'm glad we did that. now we have just a ton of stuff for the museum. An artifact, 2 minerals, 3 books to read. So many things. All of the things. All right, so these go in our... Oh my gosh, it's so hard to place items down here. This is a ancient thingy. And then the opal can go here, I guess. I broke my symmetry, I know, but for the color, I didn't want to put a blue next to a blue. I'm really OCD about that kind of thing. She hates the cold. Why? I love the cold, personally. You can always add more layers, but I don't know. I like it. Technology report. The blueprints for an advanced piece of machinery called a crystallarium have recently been published. This machine can grow crystals from almost nothing, providing their owners with endless supplies of valuable gems. Here's how it works. Place a gem of your choice inside the crystallarium. Now be patient. It can take up to several days, but eventually the crystallarium will grow a copy of whatever you placed inside. You'll know it's ready when it stops wiggling. Once you remove your gem, the crystallarium will start working on yet another clone. You'll never need to restock it unless you want to change the kind of gem it produces. Unfortunately, the crystallarium doesn't work with the extremely rare gemstone known as prismatic shard. For some reason, the EMF from the shard interacts negatively with the crystallarium. That is an item that we can eventually craft. I don't know how we acquire said item, but it's something we can craft. That's why I was talking about it wiggling and all that. Marriage guide for farmers. Interesting. Before you ask someone to marry you, you'll have to date them for a while first. Ask someone to date you with a bouquet from Pierre's. When you're ready to pop the big question, you'll need to give them a mermaid's pendant. Everyone knows what it means when you present them with one of those. It's rumored that on stormy days, the ghost of an old mariner appears in Stardew Valley, clutching just such a pendant. That's the guy that appears at the beach on rainy days. After the wedding ceremony, your partner will move in with you. Remember to treat your spouse well. They still like gifts even after marriage. Paid for by Pierre. That's funny. All right, and last but not least, The Fisherman, Act 2. Tex. Gordy, tell me your best fisherman story. I've caught a lot of big fish in my time, and some that are very rare and difficult, but there was one that I struggled to catch for 3 days and 3 nights. I called this fish the Legend. He was a huge beast, and the harder I tugged on the line, the harder he tugged back. I let my guard down for a moment, and he snapped my boat in 2. I've never fished since. Do you think anyone will ever catch him? If this person were a master at fishing and caught all other rare fish first, and made sure they ate the correct kind of food, then maybe. Above all, you've got to have respect for the water son. Son? Do you mean your father? Yes, my boy. Dramatic music as the curtains fall. Okay, so that's not the book I was wanting, but it did mention a legendary fish and how you have to catch all 4 of them, and then I think a 5th one becomes available, or something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, we need to start making some money in winter, because that is a lot of what winter is. I want to head up to the mountain lake and fish for a little bit there. There is one more fish that we need to finish out a bundle. It's the lake fish bundle. We need to catch a sturgeon, and I don't know if that's a rainy day fish or not, but it's something that can be caught at the mountain lake. And, ooh. Okay, this is happening today. So we're going to go back at some point, not right now, and plant up these wild seeds around our sprinklers, which is nice because they will then get watered. And oh my gosh, also we probably could free up an inventory spot by dropping off our watering can. We don't really need to be keeping that with us. Today we'll be using it, but in general, we will not. But all right, I'm going to fish for a bit. Hopefully we can catch a sturgeon, and I'll catch you guys in just a sec. We got it! That only took far too long, but we got a bunch of other stuff as well. Also, we caught 2, well technically 3, including the sturgeon, brand new fish. The lingcod, which was a complete pain in the rear to catch. I lost, I think, 2 of them as well. They're extremely difficult to catch. And then perch, which is cool. I think that's all I'm going to do right now, though. I want to go turn this in and see what we get for that bundle. It won't be completing the entire room. All we need is access to the desert, which we should be able to do in winter. But once we do that, we can go catch a, what is it, a sandfish? And once we've done that, we will complete that entire little not aquarium, fish tank. Hey, can you go find Haley and tell her I said hi? You can find her yourself, dude. What is with all the guys in this town and not having any game? Clint, Alex, come on, guys. Step it up. All right, the lake fish bundle. Let's go ahead and turn in our sturgeon. Oh, and we get the glittering boulder removed, which I don't remember what that gives us access to. It's something cool. I just don't remember what. Huh. Not sure. If we could find another crocus on the way back, that'd be awesome. I'm not going to spend too long looking for it, but if it's available, that'd be cool. I doubt it's available, though. Yeah, definitely not. But anyway, let's go plant these. I was trying to find them down here. They're not down here. Let's go plant the winter seeds and get those started. Just so I don't forget, because if I don't do it probably soon, I most likely will. I'm very bad about saying I'm going to do things, totally forgetting, and then just not ever getting around to them. So yeah, that's the thing. All right. How many did we get? 10? This is going to look terrible, but I don't care. Okay. 10 of these. And we will have to water these the first time around. But after this, the sprinklers will do the work for it. What? I am good at math, guys. I am so good. There we go. Okay. That takes care of that. Let me go ahead and do a very quick inventory dump. All right. We are actually out of room in our fishing chest for all things fishing. So we're going to go ahead and make another one. And I'm thinking while we're at it, we might start our work on our little fishing area here. So this tree's got to go. I don't want any trees in this area, at least while we're working. I always like to start with kind of a clean slate, if you will. So I'm thinking if we had items in this corner down here, 1, 2, and we could have access to this area through here, I think that could be kind of nice to be able to come down here and do our fishing deeds. But these things of worms, this one's got to go. Because I kind of want to put these somewhere along the side. Like running down the right side here. But I don't know where. Do I want to do them up here? That could be a little bit more convenient. And then... No, we'll do the worm bins down here. And then... Yeah, that looks nice. And then we can have our fishing chests. I guess we still need to make another. And we'll move this one. I'll do that off camera because that's going to take a little bit. If we do this one... I guess we could do them right here. And then we can still have the illusion that we're able to fish down here, which you totally can. It just yields nothing but trash. So I tend not to do that ever. The Riverland farm you can actually farm on and get stuff out of, but... Alright, through the power of editing, let's move that chest! Ta-da! It's done. I went ahead and sorted a little bit. Not actually sort. Hadn't done that yet. But currently I've got all of our stuff that we can like pick up off the ground, or kind of the junk that we catch, and then all of our fish. I haven't sorted any beyond that, but that's what we're going with right now. I don't know what else I want to add down here. I might add a tree back in just to make it not look so barren, but I definitely want to add something. Do we dare try to go catch a squid? I don't know. We got time to kill. Yeah, we might try. Let's do that. Alright, we're not going to be trying for long because we clearly don't have a lot of time, but oh my gosh. Ooh, and don't we need this for... Oh, we totally need that for a bundle. Bulletin board. Field research. Nautilus shell. Yep. that is something we can complete. All right, I'm going to fish for like not long at all. This is probably a bad idea in hindsight, but let's see if we can't catch an eel. Squid, not eel. All right, that would be a no. No, we cannot catch a squid. I only had time to catch a few fish because it's getting late, and I probably shouldn't have come out here in the first place. But we did, and it didn't end up working out. I want to go through Cinder Snap Forest on the way back, just in hopes of us... Ooh! Hello, Leah, you late night... I was about to call her a late night owl, but that's a little redundant. It gets pretty cold in my little cabin. I could help with that. I just snuggle up under a huge blanket and I'm okay. You could snuggle with me, Leah. You don't want to? No? Okay. I'll go sleep in my own place tonight. Thanks. Thanks for making me feel useless. How are we doing with Leah anyway? Are we still at 6 hearts? I think it's what we were last at. 7. Ooh, we're getting there. Okay, only one more and we can give her a bouquet and start actually dating her, which will be very cool. Okay, we don't even have time for an inventory dump. Maybe we do, but we're not going to do it. We're just going to go straight to bed. Good night, giant teddy bear that needs to move soon because you're actually pretty hideous. Level 9 foraging. One more to go. We are so close. Yeah, we actually did quite a bit of foraging. Okay, not a lot of money, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. Fishing, I sold some of the new stuff. Lingcod sells for a good amount. Perch is all right. Still not as good as the bullhead, but that's okay. Cool. Progress, guys. Progress. All right. That's going to do it for this episode of Winter in Stardew Valley. And look at that, another new song. I love it so much. All right, guys. When we get back next time, I will have a little more structure to the episode as far as what we are going to be doing. I've got quite the long list, and today I just kind of wanted to really get the farming started. That was my primary goal, and start getting some income so we can start doing some more fun things. As soon as we get a shed built, the options that we will have are going to be plentiful. But all right, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, as always, take care.